Have an update in the deadly crash between a cement truck and a bicyclist that happened yesterday.
Marana Police didn't say what led up to the crash. It's still under investigation, but did identify the cyclist as 53-year-old Edwin Alexander. Police say Edwin and the cement truck were both stopped at a red light at Twin Peaks and Camino de Manana. They got a green light and were both heading north when the collision happened. Multiple community members rushed in to help, but sadly, Edwin died at the scene. No citations or arrests have been made at this point, but the investigation is ongoing. 13 News reporter Renee Romo spoke with those who knew Edwin to learn about him and the life he led.
Edwin Alexander was a determined and joyful man who loved his family, friends, and racing. In fact, I actually met him in this exact spot a year and a half ago when I interviewed him after he took part in the Tucson Bicycle Classic.
I think I did fairly well. I didn't quit. I kept going all the way for the course. So hopefully I finished off at a decent time.
I talked with Edwin's ex-wife, Jeanette Alexander. Jeanette said the couple had 2 daughters, and while she was not ready to go on camera, she did say in part, quote, "He loved his passion more than life, literally. I loved this man with my being. We had a lot of love for each other, and he knew we would always be family. I'm so torn," end quote. Edwin was well known in the cycling community, but Jeanette told me Bicycle Ranch Racing knew him best. So I met with Bicycle Ranch Tucson owner Steve Morgenstern, who was a longtime friend of Edwin's.
He's one of those ones that had the passion to train really hard, but just enjoy every ride.
Morgenstern tells me Edwin became a staple in the cycling community and he loved being a part of it, with most knowing him as Big E. Morgenstern described Edwin's smile as infectious and his kindness knew no bounds.
His impact is that joy that he shared.
Learning to cope with Edwin's death has been a challenge for Morgenstern, but he's taking a page out of his friend's book.
And that's kind of what's keeping me going this week is knowing I can hear his voice in my head saying, "It's all right, gotta keep going."
As Morgenstern learns to keep going, he says what Edwin's message would be to the community.
I think what he would want out of this is, hey, we all have to share the road. We're all out there just doing something we love and let people get home to their loved ones.
Morgenstern tells me they plan to find various ways to honor Edwin, including a memorial ride that will likely take place after El Tour de Tucson. As soon as we know what those plans are, we'll be sure to keep you updated on air and online at KOLD.com. In Marana, Renee Romo, 13 News.